In this video, we're going to be walking to every single stadium in Edinburgh. Every single league stadium, that is, plus the biggest stadium in the country, which somehow I've still never been inside. That is until today. And this is for a great cause, this video, so stick around, hear what it's all about. And I'll firstly hand you over to...
Mike Wilson. I work for the Derby Rimmer M&D Foundation. And we are putting on the Scottish March of the Day. Essentially, we are walking around 22... This is about number 17 of 22.
So where did you start off this weekend?
We started off at Motherwell at 1:30 on Friday.
Yeah, it's currently Sunday morning
it's
for
all
everyone.
merged into one for what it's worth.
So in total we're over hundreds of miles right now?
So it will be 150 at the end. We are probably 10 short, 9 short.
And so what a beautiful day. Sunday morning right now here at Spartans, your first one in Edinburgh, the capital. And so after this we've got Edinburgh City, Hibs, Hearts.
Other way around.
Murrayfield.
Hibs first,
Hibs,
Edinburgh City,
Hearts.
We finish at Murrayfield at the Doddy Weir statue. This is because this is a collaborative event with the My Name is Doddy Foundation. They're both motor neurone disease charities, ultimately both set up by sportsmen. Obviously many people will heard of Doddy Weir, Scottish rugby player who died from MND, set up his My Name is Doddy Foundation. The Derby Rimmer Foundation is set up by Derby M&D Foundation, is set up by Stephen Darby, former Bradford City and Liverpool defender, and his friend Chris Rimmer, who was a British serviceman. And in fact, he's so loved at Bradford City that Paula, the director of operations of Bradford, has turned up here to walk to the end.
My name's Andy Walker. I am walking with the Derby Rimmer Scottish March of the Day, the My Name's Doddy Motor Neuron Disease Foundation. And I was inspired to do it by my good friend John McGinley, who's an ambassador at Bolton. John does a lot of good stuff with the club in a local sense, but he's done this before, and I was struck by how many people have been affected by it. My dad's favourite player was Jimmy Johnston. I remember Jimmy in his last days suffering from motor neuron disease. I think more recently we all remember Fernando Rickson, Marius Salukas at Hearts. I played against David Hagan, who played with Rangers, Hearts, Falkirk, a whole host of other clubs. We met on one of our walking legs yesterday. We met Martin Johnson, who a few of the lads played with at Peterhead.
And Cove, I think they were saying, inside he's been up in that part of the world.
He's in his 40s, and we met him. He's sort of got a frame that helps him to be steady, but his lovely wife was there, his lovely daughter, who's a footballer. She plays with Aberdeen. She was down in Glasgow yesterday playing a game. So we're trying to help raise a bit of money, and I'm very pleased and proud to say that we've raised 35,000 on this gathering.
And I'll include links in the video so everyone can go and donate as well to both charities and stuff.
That would be great. And all we're trying to do is help not just the people that are suffering, but their families who are looking after them.
What's been some of your favourite stadiums that you've seen this weekend?
Albion for me.
Albion Rovers, Coat Bridge.
My goodness.
That's over 100 years old, that place.
Honestly,
yeah.
It was, after going into Ibrox and going into Celtic, you know, the sort of glam and glitz of it, but to actually walk in there, I thought it was brilliant. And they were so hospitable, weren't they?
I'm happy you said that. I'm glad it was like a proper lower league.
Oh, no, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I loved it.
I can't fault any of the clubs that have let us in. They've been really, really good and hospitable.
We saw on the news recently about the World Cup winner Lewis Moody, the rugby lad. We're walking to Murrayfield shortly, and that'll be us finished. We'll all have done about 50 miles or so.
And so what's been some of your favourites to see?
Talking about Martin Johnson, look at him, there he's there. He's
right on time, yeah.
How you doing? And his beautiful daughter. Martin, good to see you again. I'll be down in a sec. Good to see you.
And so Martin played for Cove and...
Martin played for Cove,
nice.
Played for Peterhead. There was a couple of lads who are just so close to him. And
so what's been one or two of your favourites to visit over these? Because you've walked, what, 43?
I'm getting close. My Strava is telling me I have walked 43.7 miles. I've walked for 12 hours, 56 minutes in that time.
13 hours nearly of walking over 2 days.
Yeah. It's been tough, but it's been really good. And we went to Stenhousemuir.
Stenny, yeah.
We're at Dunfermline this morning at 6:30. They're opening their doors, getting this team.
Amazing.
Footy.
Andy Walker, what a legend. Great to have him on the channel. There's loads of ex-players and people along, as you can see, for the cause today. So I'm sure we'll speak to them as we go. But we're at Spartans. We're starting off at Spartans. I think next up is, where did we say? Is it Easter Road next? I wonder if we'll get inside them. I'm excited to do some ground hopping. You know me, I love a bit of ground hopping, especially on a nice day like this, and get out, enjoy a bit of sunshine for a good cause as well.
I'm Paula, this is Alba. I work at Bradford City, so I like to come and support Stephen Darby.
Of course,
so
yeah.
Up last night, haven't we, Alba?
Yeah, he was a good player, wasn't he, for Bradford?
For the last 10 miles.
Yeah, okay, nice. And he did well at Bradford, didn't he? He was such a good player.
He was our captain during some really good years.
Of course, yeah. And I was at Bradford last season.
Was you?
Towards the end of the season against Crewe, I want to say? Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
What a legend, what a good guy. So I did actually say that was the best 4th division atmosphere.
Oh, well, we're now in the 3rd division.
Exactly, yeah, I saw you went up. So all going well at Bradford?
Yeah, really well. We're 2nd in the league this season.
So going for back-to-back promotions.
Well, it's been nice, but...
And have you been up all weekend?
No, we just came up last night.
Oh, came up last night. So which grounds today are you most looking forward to seeing?
Probably
Hibs and Hearts, they're the big two, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you have a Scottish team you support?
Rangers.
Rangers, you're a Rangers man.
Thank you.
John, you're up from Bristol.
Bristol, yeah,
Look at this weather.
it's fantastic.
Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting this, were you?
Well, in all fairness, when they said Scotland in October, I really wasn't expecting to see the sunshine.
I know, we've got our sunnies on, look at this.
I know.
wasn't expecting this. So from Bristol, you're a Bristol Rovers supporter.
Yeah.
How's the walk been for you and everyone so far? You've done a good few miles, you tell me.
It's been really good. The first day we managed to do the 25. Yesterday we split 45 into relays in our team,
Yeah.
and then today trying to do the final 25.
And is there any stadiums that have stood out to you the most?
I think for me would be the smaller clubs, Albion Rovers, Cumbernauld.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic to see Celtic Park in Hampden and obviously places like that. But when you see the dedication of the volunteers, and it's like anything, without those people, those clubs just couldn't carry on.
They wouldn't exist, would they? No, they wouldn't be here today.
So, what?
18 miles this morning.
So that's 5 hours 37 to here.
I'm actually roasting. I had to get my jacket off. Got my joggies on. Could have even worn shorts. We're in the middle of October and it is so hot. Can you see it?
Yeah.
First impressions of Easter Road, what do we make of
Very
it?
impressive, that. It's very impressive, and I love the idea that obviously where the stadium has been improved over the years, but it's still in an area where there's housing,
Yeah,
and
of course.
it's football.
It was head round this way, there they are there. Yeah, so it's where all
Like
the people
in the
still
old
live
day.
and yeah.
You know, very much so. With the team I supported, Bristol Rovers, it was in Eastfield. That's what it was.
Working
It was
class area.
Exactly.
Do you want to know my favourite fact about Hibs?
Go on then.
This is the first British club to have ever played in the European Cup.
Is that right?
Yeah, 1955, the first ever edition.
Wow.
Chelsea were invited because they had floodlights.
Yeah.
The FA wouldn't let them go. They thought it'd be a competitor to the English
Yeah.
Football League. So they said no, but the SFA let Hibs go because of their floodlights.
Fantastic.
There you go. Fact of the day
More
for you.
importantly, how did they get on?
I think they got on quite well. I think they got to
Did
like the
they?
semis or something.
Did
Yeah,
they?
yeah. What's your dog called?
Rico.
Rico. Has he been doing the whole thing as well?
Just today.
I'll see you later.
See you later, John. Good to chat, mate. Hello, Rico. How old's Rico?
2.
Oh, he's so cute. Here we go, so Easter Road has been opened up for us. We've got history of Hibs all around here. Look at this, one of the earlier seasons where they played Hearts. In 1884, who else did they play? Cowlairs, Cambuslang, Abercorn. Renton, there's a Renton on there. Teams that aren't around anymore. Could spend all day in here, but we can't. Thank you, Hibs. I know, these are the bits you don't see on Sky Sports, aren't they?
Sunshine on Leaf, isn't it? It is
Sunshine
as well,
Leaf.
isn't it?
Yeah. Literally is.
Big smiles. Right, those walking the next stage. There's a new laminate for it. Yeah, that's right.
Right, goodbye Easter Road. I love Easter Road, honestly. One of the best stadiums. Oh, the coffee. No lid on it. One of the best stadiums in Scotland. Right, let's go to... Not one of the best.
Celtic.
What?
The old.
We're going to go in very quickly and then come back out and crack on for Hearts.
Here's a game going on. Hibs women. Hibs women against... Maybe that could be Rangers women, you know. Does this count as watching a game here at Meadowbank? I've only ever seen one game here before. I don't think this technically counts. We're not seeing kick-off. We're not staying for the whole thing.
Now we can do it. Right.
I think this is our longest stretch now. I think it's over an hour from Meadowbank, which is here. Look at that. We came to Meadowbank when it was still getting built, and now we're here doing the walk years later. It's so funny, this channel, like the journey we've been on and all the different stadiums we've been to down the years and how they all change and how they all develop like this one is now. Look how nice and new it is. Anyway, we're going to a proper old one next, which is Tynecastle. It has been redeveloped and modernised, obviously. Look at this, like Edinburgh is like a fairy tale in real life. Like, how old is that? Could someone let me know how old this building is here? This is why I like filming in Edinburgh. What do you make of Edinburgh?
It's alright.
So, Mike, you're part of the Bristol crew that's up for the walk.
That's right. Yeah.
We are going through now, probably the nicest part of Edinburgh. I love this city so much. What do you make of the city in general? You've been a few times?
Yeah, it's fabulous. I used to work here on and off many years ago, and it's totally engaging. It's got great history, obviously, and it's a beautiful place. And parts of it that remind us a little bit of Bath, which is just on a road from us.
Yeah,
so,
of course. Yeah, I'm an Oxford lad originally, and it's kind of Oxfordy around here.
Yeah,
the old buildings. What stadiums have you been most impressed with? Are you a football fan?
Yeah, a football fan.
Who's your team?
Bristol Rovers.
Oh, you're Bristol Rovers as well, yeah?
I mean, super impressed. Obviously, some of the big grounds, as you'd expect, your Celtic, your Ibrox. But also the smaller the community club. Like we've been to Spartans.
Spartans, yeah.
Spartans, a small, fabulous place.
Yeah.
And I think what a great welcome we had at Cumbernauld yesterday.
Cumbernauld, yeah, I heard you went on the pitch, yeah.
We were on the pitch, there was a match going on. It was a
Kenny
match.
Dalglish was there on loan.
Yes. Now
in the 60s or 70s, yeah.
Spot on. They had a photo with King Kenny in.
When you look at that team now, you would never imagine that one of the greatest players of all time played there.
Isn't it absolutely nuts?
Well remembered. So you remember that the heart of Midlothian is coming up.
It's almost like I've travelled the world.
Yeah. I always forget where exactly it is.
I think we are. Right.
Yeah, here it is.
Better get a quick snap out.
Yes, 100%. There it is, the heart of Midlothian. Can't believe more of them didn't stop to look at the heart of Midlothian.
Exactly. You see, there are very few of us that engaged.
Oh, look at that. Here we are, Tynecastle. So, did you ever play here at Hearts?
Oh, I played here at Hearts.
You must have done.
I scored a couple of times here and loved it with Motherwell.
Yeah.
And scored here with Celtic and I scored here with Hibs.
And what do you make of what's going on right now with them top of the league? They're doing all right with McInnes?
Well, this is a great story. Everyone wondering whether they can last the pace.
Do you think they can?
I think the January window will be interesting. The depth of your squad, the injuries, the loss of form. There's no evidence that Hearts can keep it going, but I think when you look at it, it's a brilliant story for Scottish football.
With the new owners as well, Tony Bloom, you never know in years to come how it'll go.
Well, I've covered some Brighton games in my time, and the story that he's put together there is just sensational.
Yeah.
Can you do it here?
Can he replicate it? Time will tell.
I wouldn't rule it out.
Right, so here we are at Hearts, Tynecastle. This is the last football stadium we're going to today. We're going to one more stadium after this, the biggest in Scotland, but obviously it's a rugby stadium. But here we are, outside Tynecastle. And I'm up to 17,000 steps now today, which is nothing compared to what some of these lot have put in over the course of the weekend. Make sure you donate because they deserve it.
We want to make sure that the arrival at Murrayfield is done the way that we want. So when we all come out...
First impressions of Tynecastle then?
Impressive. I mean, it's an old school ground as well, so yeah, it's Scottish football very close and tight knit, and
yeah, it is.
Families are close.
from the outside, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a stadium this big when you get in here.
Exactly, it's deceptive, but
Yeah,
it's
it's deceptive.
utterly beautiful. Yeah, and you can imagine it absolutely rammed on a derby day would be a great place to be, even as a neutral.
Yeah, because everyone says that you're proper tight here, like close to the pitch.
That's it, it's beautiful.
Stephen Derby, baby! Stephen Derby, oh!
Oh, they're echoing when they sing.
Martin Johnson, baby! Martin Johnson, oh! Martin Johnson, baby! Martin Johnson, oh!
This has been quality. We saw a bit of the game at Edinburgh City. We got in at Spartans, that was the first one. We got in at Hibs and Hearts. What's been your favourite of the day then?
Probably that one.
Hearts was your favourite?
Yeah.
Is that because they're similar colours to Bradford?
Yeah.
Here we are coming up to the biggest stadium in Scotland. I always find it mental how I've still never done a video from Murrayfield. I've done 1 or 2 videos like today where like I'll feature it slightly. Like my first ever Edinburgh video I got the tram to Haymarket right outside here and then walked through to Hearts. A bit like we've done today, weirdly enough, but in reverse. But I've never done a video from here. All the like hundreds of stadiums I've been to in Scotland for games, and we've never seen one at Murrayfield. Obviously it's a rugby stadium, but it's still got like decent football connections. Rangers played here against Man United, and other games. Liverpool have played here against Napoli, I think. Was that a thing? Or have I just made that up? Well, lads, how does it feel?
Yeah, good. Very good. Tiring.
Yeah, I bet.
Exhilarating, it's been brilliant.
Yeah, you've done it now. We've got a few more metres to go.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic.
So this is the core team of walkers walking up right now. They've been doing it in rotation, like groups at a time, since Friday afternoon. It is now Sunday afternoon. They've been on it for like 48 hours, constantly walking. Unreal.
I'm having me picture taken.
So Albie, I once saw Bradford Bulls beating these rhinos here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, comment section. This feels Hampden-y in here with the space from the pitch to the stands, and it doesn't feel massive, particularly this stand here. I feel like this is the main stand. This does feel very similar to the bit at Hampden, doesn't it, where the trophy gets presented. It's kind of not the steepest, but then obviously Hampden doesn't have the 2 tiers all the way around like this does, and Hampden certainly doesn't have an end like that over there.
You did it.